on this Vancouver Pride edition of Outlook TV. The Pride Run and Walk.
The activist history of the LGBT community.
Prance on the Pier in North Vancouver. And much, much more. Welcome to Outlook TV. I'm Rebecca Wyman.
And I'm Robert Mackay, and you're watching the Queer Magazine news show that brings you the stories that matter the most from coast to coast.
We're here at the 39th Annual Vancouver Pride.
39 years, that's huge.
It is.
And we're here in the thick of it at Jim Diva Plaza for this ostentatious occasion of the Declaration of Pride.
Ostentious.
Ostentious. It's a little bit of stench, and it's ostensible? I need a new word.
You need a new word. Anyway, enjoy.
We're in Jim Diva Plaza in Vancouver's Davie Village for the official Pride Proclamation to kick off Pride 2017. Happy Pride, Vancouver.
They're moving on up.
We have the mayor's office doing the proclamation as usual. We're going to introduce our grand marshals, and it's just the official kickoff to the week. So people from the neighborhood gather, who's who in the queer community come today to celebrate the start of the week.
This year's Pride Parade Grand Marshals, True Wilson, who is here with her family, Michelle, Garfield, Jude, and Jason, Carrie Seretnik. We have Sean Ewing and Kim Stacy, who are here on behalf of Fraser Doak, our member in memoriam. I would entirely credit Jim with always having the ability to build a bridge and reach out to people who weren't quite the same as him or didn't always have the same views of him. And I think that that's why the key to his success, at least for me. So I would say to all of us, we can all learn from Jim Diva in that way and so many others.
Council has begun implementing actions to support trans, gender variant, and two-spirit equality and inclusion by making civic facilities, operations and programs safe and inclusive spaces. So the city has now raised a 12 by 24 foot transgendered flag alongside the pride flag in the north lawn of City Hall. Now therefore I, Deputy Mayor Tim Stevenson, on behalf of Mayor Gregor Robertson, do hereby proclaim the period of July 31st to August the 6th, 2017 as Pride Week in the city of Vancouver.
You have an advisory committee, an LGBTQ plus advisory committee at the City Hall.
It was an initiative that has not been done anywhere else, and this is a group of LGBTQ plus people who come together once a month and work on issues that pertain to our community, and they advise City Council as to legislation that we might bring in.
Pride kickoff Monday. We're moving on up.
Happy Pride to everyone, and we hope that out of all of our events we have going on this week, you'll find your pride for this year.
On behalf of the mayor and City Council, I wish everybody a happy Pride.
Now to the Dogwood Monarchist Society's Faux Girls.
All the empresses have gathered there. Empresses or empressi?
Ooh, I don't know, but they were as far as the eye could see.
As long as they're fabulous, we're happy. Let's check it out.
Hi viewers, we're down here at the Junction in Vancouver, and we're here for the DMS fundraiser, Dogwood Monarch Society. And we're gonna watch Faux Girls. It's gonna be a great show. Let's go in and check it out.
This is Faux Girls here at the Junction. It's a monthly charity event benefiting the Dogwood Monarchist Society. And what it does is fundraise money for 4 great charities for this current reign. I was last year's Empress, but I'm here in place for this year's Empress because she's a little busy right now. So I decided to help out, and yeah, we're fundraising money with a great drag show here at the Junction.
I was Empress twice at this community. That's why I'm doing a number tonight. I'm Empress 21 and 36 of Vancouver, of BC.
So you must have been quite young when you were the Empress the first time.
The first one, I think 22, 23.
I can do the rest of the math to figure out how old you are. You don't look it.
I'm 52.
Good God.
Thank you.
You're beautiful.
Thank you.
Are you leaving the curlers in?
Yeah, I'm not sure yet.
Friday night, we actually have filled in with a different drag show. We have Divas with Sienna Blaze, Frisky Friday with DJ Miss M, and Sienna Blaze does a little bit of a Frisky Girl show. Joni has her night, the second Friday of the month. It's Queen Please. And then we're back to Faux Girls, and then we kind of, if there's a fifth Friday, we rotate it in with a different drag show.
What is it that you love so much about it?
Self-expression. It's a labor of love, really. I love spending time in the mirror and making art on my face.
I love everybody. I'm pretty new to this community. I've been in Vancouver for about a year now, just living and breathing, and I don't know, just love. Like RuPaul, everybody say love. Mwah.
This has been John Crossan for Outlook TV. It's been a great show. Thanks for watching.
We're going to have to take a little break now.
It's time for beer, bears, and leather for me. How about you?
Sounds good. Let's go. Up next, we're going to take you to the Pride Run and Walk.
Ooh, the kind of event I love to sit on the sidelines and watch. We've got Sister Fancy Pants covering this story.
We're at the 2017 Pride Run and Walk. It's the kickoff to our Pride festivities. We're at the new location at Second Beach in sunny Vancouver. Let's find out more about it.
Can do this running in the morning is beyond me, but Creator, I thank you for getting me out of bed to be here to help bless this event.
So far, we've raised just over, in direct donations, we've raised just over $7,000 for Out in Schools and Allowed Foundation Pride Youth Scholarship Fund. And in a couple of weeks, I'll know exactly how much we make from the profits of today, which are also directly donated back to the organizations.
So I'm reading from the Prime Minister of Canada, the Right Honourable Justin Trudeau, and he said, "It is with pleasure that I welcome you to the Pride Run and Walk in Vancouver."
The Pride Run has a great history of philanthropy and raising money, and the two charities this year are very forward-thinking, supporting youth throughout our province. One is, of course, our good friends at Out in Schools, and then the Loud Foundation is a registered charity, and we grant scholarships to queer youth and allies throughout the province.
It's an honor to be your member of the legislature. I'm sorry I'm not running with you today, kind of, and I hope you have a fabulous, fabulous run.
I think this would be my third or fourth year. It's always one of my favorite things to host. It's a really, really good time, and of course it's the unofficial kickoff to Pride.
What are you looking forward to today?
The costumes, definitely the costumes, and of course catching up with old friends, because it's Pride. You know, it's a time to enjoy and hang around with chosen family and appreciate who and what we are and how far we've come. And in this particular instance, this is all about running for Pride, or walking.
Why are you doing the run today?
Because Fancy Pants told me I would get this beautiful veil if I came, and that it would be a lot of fun. And I just wanted, I'm not here for Pride, so this was going to be my next best event.
Good job. Are you ready? Nice work.
A great run. This is an exhilarated and exhausted Sister Fancy Pants for Outlook TV at the Pride Run 2017.
I certainly feel like I'm ready for the ball.
And I've color coordinated my boa for the upcoming Dynasty Ball.
What's up, Canada? Thank you for watching Outlook TV. My name is Leroy Wan, and today we are here in the heart of downtown Vancouver at the Penthouse, and I'm taking you to a ball.
So B-Roll is a monthly drag event that me and my boyfriend started. That's a tribute to pop culture moments, specifically TV and movie, as well as video game. So we hire a different drag cast every month and have them impersonate characters from the series.
What made you partner with Van Vogue Jam?
Well, their prevalence in the Vancouver dance scene is not just Vancouver, but internationally as well. I think it made a lot of sense. We'd wanted to do Paris is Burning, and I think this was the right way to pay tribute to it in a competition setting as opposed to just another drag performance thing.
The influences for tonight are varied. Obviously, Paris is Burning. And then aside from that, just seeing the Vogue scene throughout the ages as it's evolved from the late 80s and early 90s and what it's become today, and seeing how drag and Vogue have intersected and separated and come back together in a crisscross. Having all those influences come together has been so incredible. And I'm just excited to see what everyone brings to the table tonight.
The judges, I really want to be able to represent multiple facets of the community. So we have an amazing trans drag artist, Jaylene Tyne. We have also someone representing the Portland scene, the Portland Vogue scene, Lei, and she is like a face queen. And then we have Deshaun Wesley, of course. He's coming out from New York/LA. He's a really well-known dancer for Rihanna, ABDC, and he was kind of like the big ticket in this. And we also have, of course, D Blue Dane as one of the judges, representing more, again, drag culture and the drag community. And we also have a fashion designer, Evan Clayton, which is a good friend of mine, to kind of bring in that fashion element that Vogue is really based upon. Yeah.
Well, my name is Deshaun Wesley. I'm from the ballroom culture. I'm legend in the scene. I'm traveling, just making sure everyone has the right information for ballroom and making sure they choose the right and make the right decisions. So if you was to participate in a major ball in New York City, you already have the information and the tools in order to step forward to make your name. So I just think that's very important for each and every city that want to pick it up or have that drive to do so.
So I heard you dance for Rihanna before. No big deal.
Yeah, no, I mean, yeah. I went on tour with Rihanna last year, so it was awesome.
And after a fabulous show, thank you so much for watching Outlook TV. My name is Leroy Wan. From the Dynasty Ball, you are watching Outlook TV.
Because Pride isn't just about the parties, we take you to some queer activist history.
For once, fists are being thrown up in the air for a whole other reason, and Boy Spence has got the story.
Today we're at the Vancouver Public Library for an LGBTQ and Two-Spirit discussion on queer activism. Let's hear what they have to say.
So I go back to 1970. In this community, I'm kind of, in some sense, I guess, the repository of some of our history. And so I take that fairly seriously.
Just remember, with every cloudy sky, eventually we see our rainbow. We were never shamed for being two-spirit. We were more or less looked up to because we housed the spirit of a man as well as the spirit of a woman. When it came to watching the children, when the warriors came, they looked to the two-spirit to watch the children, or if a warrior and his wife perished, it was a two-spirit that took the children in to make sure that they were cared for.
I'm a queer lawyer. I've been a queer feminist lawyer in Vancouver since 1977. And my practice is focused on the queer community. Well, I think it's really important that we preserve and talk about our history because it's not part of mainstream, certainly not part of the history that kids learn in school. But for the queer youth coming after us, it's critical that we share what it was like when we were little and where we've come to, and also what the threats are.
I'm notorious or famous or whatever it is for impersonating Queen Elizabeth II, which I did at the opening of our gay games, and I did in Sydney in 2012. I've traveled the world as Elizabeth, and I've done hundreds of fundraisers for Vancouver for sports and for AIDS. My roommate founded PWA, which is now Positive Living Network. So from 1981 on, I have been involved with fundraising and being part of the city scene.
Is there anything that you would have to say to young queer activists?
Well, you've already dug your feet in this far. Why not go all the way? Things that may make you double think whether you should really continue, that's when you dig in harder and move forward. Leave those behind that don't want to listen, because it's not worth arguing about who you are. It's just being thankful that you are who you are.
A lot of them seem to think that the gay rights in the bars and everything that they have nowadays came just as always been. They don't know different. And it's, I think, part of our heritage to explain to them the differences in how things were and the struggles it was for many, many people.
Keep on keeping on. It's worth every minute. It's worth it in terms of what it does for your own soul to assert our place as queers, as in my day it was as a lesbian, now as queer people, as trans people, as the community that we are so much a part of.
This is Boy Spence reporting on Queer Vancouver with Outlook TV. See you next time.
Oh, we're gonna have to take a little break now.
I'm gonna just seep on in.
Welcome back. You're watching Outlook TV.
And we're all getting ready for Pride Sports Day, which is our next story. I just fill up this ball. How about you?
No, I'll just watch, I think.
I think I just burst it. I pumped too hard.
We're at Vancouver Pride Sports Day at Second Beach, where they have volleyball, games, and lots of things going on. Let's check it out.
We've got this new Pride Sports Day thanks to the Vancouver Pride Society. It's going to be a massive day. We've got interactions from other LGBT sports clubs, which is fantastic. Whitecaps, BC Lions, and the Canucks are coming out.
We're an LGBTQ sports organization. We have almost 200 members. Volleyball is our main focus, and we have everything from our rec league that plays on Friday nights, all the way up to open play, where a lot of our guys and women go to tournaments all over North America that are North American Gay Volleyball Association sanctioned. We have a level of play for everybody. We do indoor in the fall and winter and spring, and we also have our grouse league and new for this year, beach league as well.
So on August 19th at our game against the Houston Dynamo, we're hosting our annual Pride Night, where we're welcoming LGBTQ plus groups from all over the Lower Mainland, also the United States as well, to come out, celebrate Pride, and join in a fun Whitecaps game. Lots of fun, a lot of energy as well, just an amazing time, and a lot of color as well.
Just make sure that your grip is palm forward. So I'm here with Tantra Fitness today, representing to demonstrate what we teach, which would be pole fitness, aerial fitness, such as aerial hoop is what you see behind me here, and aerial silks. It's kind of a circus performance art. So what we're here today to do is basically show people exactly what we do, let them get in and try a few tricks themselves, maybe learn a few things. What we're really trying to do at Tantra Fitness a lot of the time is fight the stigma associated with it, because people seem to think that it's associated with stripping, or I mean there is an exotic dance element, and we do teach that exotic dance element to people that are 19 and plus.
We're proud.
We're two moms who are partners as well.
Yes.
We have 6 kids.
We have 6 kids together. I have 4. She's got 2.
Yeah.
So they're one of those modern blended families.
Yes. We just love community events. We were invited to do Pride's event, and we just said yes, of course.
And we love sports.
Yeah.
So table tennis is our sport, and we wanted to bring it to the community. We are on the North Shore, situated in the lovely North Shore Mountains.
We also teach senior classes. We also have Happy Hands Table Tennis, which is youth with disabilities.
For Outlook TV, this is Gary Wolfader for BC Pride Sports Day.
We're off to North Van for Prance on the Pier.
Get those prancing paws up there, Rebecca. Let's check it out.
Hi, kittens. Here, I have arrived. Thanks, team. I've arrived via boat, via yacht, via... Pride. I am here for Pride, my darlings. It's Prance on the Pier here in North Vancouver. I am down at the Kate's Court, and we're down at the shipyards, and there's beautiful people. I want to show you everybody. But oh my gosh, my darlings, look at the city. Let's go check it out. Come on, let's go check out North Vancouver, Prance on the Pier.
notice emotions to have the city fly the pride flag. I asked all other public bodies or civic bodies to do it, so we all flew the pride flag.
Your one favorite thing that is like North Vancouver?
Well, for the city, it's really for us, it's about creating public spaces for people to be able, of all ages and all demographics, to come together and socialize.
This is such a thrill for me to be able to be down here and see all of these amazing people coming together. It's so wonderful to see North Vancouver commit to the idea that love is love, and it really demonstrates that we are getting way more progressive out here. We are ready for change. We're ready for some good things to happen.
But I'm hoping that the gay and lesbian community continue their fight to make sure that they have equal rights like everyone else in this country.
Who you got on the roster tonight? Tell me.
Well, we have Sienna Blaze, who's emceeing, and she's going to be doing a number very shortly. We have Misty Meadows, all the way from Calgary, kind of a new gig here in Vancouver, which we're super excited about. We have Made in China, who's out there, is phenomenal. And of course, we have Connie Smudge.
Pride Worldwide to me is honestly just living in your truth and being able to be who you are. And that's the most important thing we can teach each other is like, we can all be different, but we're all the same. We're one human race. So let's act like it and let's have a good time.
Happy Pride, North Vancouver!
Well, my kittens. Right down here in North Vancouver, at the Seabus Terminal, at the shipyards. North Van, my people, 2017. Oh my gosh, who can turn the world on with a smile? That would be Vancouver Pride, bringing their joy and their understanding and their diversity right to my city. Ladies and gentlemen, I still am your intrepid reporter, the unstoppable Connie Smudge, reporting for Outlook TV right here from my home city, North Vancouver.
Unfortunately, that is all the time we have for this episode of Outlook TV, but fear not, we will be back with more Vancouver Pride action.
Oh, and remember, if you want to join us, you can volunteer with us. Follow us on Facebook, join us on Instagram, all the social medias, you name it, we're here, we're amazing, and we're queer.
Oh, we are, it's true.
Yeah.
Thanks so much for joining us. I'm Rebecca Wyman.
And I'm Robert Mackay. Stay fabulous, Canada.